Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming through. If you are new to my channel, my name is Neka Friedel, aka Neka F, and I welcome you all to my channel. As you can tell from the title of this video, I am going to be giving the Tatcha SIlk Canvas primer a second chance. You spoke and I listened. A lot of people were saying that I didn't put enough, even though the directions say you're supposed to use a rice-sized amount in order to get, a lot of people are saying in order to get the filter effects, I have to use a lot. And I'm going to use my little scooper as well for you. What I have been doing with it is using it for my under eyes, because when I use my Tarte Shape Tape for under eyes, it always seems to make my under eyes really dry. And so I've been using this as my moisturizer under my eyes, and it's been doing a pretty good job. But I want to see if I can really use it, because it did cost me $52. So I want to be able to use it not just for under eye. So yeah, so let's get into it. We're going to open this back up. There is a line on the scooper letting you know that that's how much you're supposed to use, but we're going to try to use a lot. So that might be too much. Ooh. This much. If I feel like I need to use a little more, then I will. But for right now, we're going to use this much. Ooh, alright, I feel like this is a lot. Yeah, I'm not using more than this. This is a lot. Thank you guys for commenting, letting me know, what you think I should do better, and I'm always, there's always room for improvement, so I'm always going to try to do better. Hopefully you guys think that I used enough, because I think I used a lot. Definitely way more than I used before. Okay, so for foundation today, of course I'm going to use my favorite foundation, which is Cover FX Power Play Foundation in P120. So I'm going to go ahead and use my new Sapphire Beauty Blender, and I'm going to apply my foundation. I'm not going to give all of the responsibility of my skin looking so good on the Tatcha SIlk Canvas, because the cover effects really be making me look super fly, but I am seeing better coverage for my pores. I still see my pores, but I always still see my pores, but it wasn't as noticeable. It's not as noticeable as it was the first time I used the Silk Canvas primer. So, and what foundation did I use before? I used Fenty Beauty. Maybe I should have used Fenty Beauty again just to test it. I can always do that in a different video, but so far I'm liking it. I did use this Cover FX foundation with my other primers earlier this week, just so that I just realized I had my retainers in. I'm sorry guys. I think my skin is looking really good and very moisturized. So that's definitely another thing that I liked. I think that because the Fenty Beauty foundation is a bit drying, so I think the Cover FX is a good complement to the Tatcha SIlk Canvas. So it really does look more like skin, but better kind of situation. So like I feel like I just look very hydrated, but not oily and messy. I just look good. Alright, so let's continue on with the makeup look. I'm going to be using my Tarte Shape Tape. As I said, I have been using the Silk Canvas under eye just to help the moisture, because the Tarte Shape Tape makes my under eyes look very dry. Literally, the rest of my face looks nice and dewy, like not overly dewy, but dewy, and my under eyes look like sand. It's pretty terrible. I'm going to set my concealer. Let me just let you know I'm setting with, ooh, my gosh. I'm setting with my normal setting powder, which is the Too Faced Peach Perfect. This is something I use all the time. So you guys should know that by now if you've watched my videos. So I'm going to set now. I'm gonna go ahead and do my contour and do a quick eyeshadow look off camera, and then I'll be right back to finish my face. Olay. Did I really say olay? Olay. Okay, so I'm back. Did my eyes. If you're wondering what eyeshadow palette I used, I did use the Juvia's Place Masquerade palette. And I used Lily for Sephora Miami lashes. So I think I'm loving my face. I'm gonna do the makeup shale away, and I'm going to highlight first. And then after I highlight, I will add some blush just to make sure that the blush comes through. For highlighter, I'm going to be using the Dose of Colors Supreme Glow Highlighter in Royal Hotness. It's more of a bronzy gold color. And to highlight, I'm going to take my Morphe Y14 brush, and we're going to highlight the tops of my cheeks. Okay, so I think that's enough highlighter. So let's get back to the blush. We're dipping again into NARS Taos from the Narcissist 1 to 2 palette. And we're going to just add the blush in between the contour and the highlight. Wow. Alright, so I'm actually going to take the Dose of Colors Gold is the New Black, also Supreme Glow highlighter. I'm going to take that because the other one was a little bit too dark for my tear ducts. So I'm going to just take that and add that to my inner corners. And just to finish it off, I'm going to do just a new glossy lip. So I'm going to line my lips with the Sephora matte eyeliner in matte brown black. Then I'm going to be adding the Dose of Colors liquid lipstick in Truffle. And on top of the liquid lipstick, I'm going to be adding the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. Alright, and last but not least, we're going to set this look using the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. Okay, so final verdict on the Tatcha SIlk Canvas Primer. If $52 isn't going to break the bank for you, I definitely recommend trying it. I do feel like I got better results using more of the primer, but at the same time, I can't give it 100% A, because the Cover FX Power Play foundation always makes me look flawless, no matter what. But I do feel like the Tatcha SIlk Canvas made me look ultra flawless using more of it. Because I'm looking in the mirror and I'm just like, wow, I haven't seen my makeup look this bomb in a long time. So I'm gonna give this using more of it. And now that I know if I use more of it, it's not gonna last as long. It's making me a little sad because it's $52. But if you use more of it, I'll give it an 85. I'll give it an 85% on this test. I think it did really well. I think it does look better. Of course, I always knew that it made my skin feel softer, feel more supple, and it helped with my moisture. Especially using like a dryer, using Shape Tape, which makes my under eyes dry. My under eyes look perfect. I mean, honestly, you know what my recommendation is? If you are gonna get this, pick up the Cover FX Power Play foundation, because together they make a great team. I'm just saying. So if you guys do pick it up, or you already have one and you go out and pick up the other, comment down below, let me know how flawless your face looks, because I think together they do an amazing job. So yeah, that's the final verdict on this. I would recommend it. But if you already have primers that you like, and $52 is a lot of money for you, or you'd rather spend $52 on something else, then I totally recommend you using the primers that currently work for you. And that's really about it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!